What's going on, friends? My name is MT38 and welcome back to another episode of Super Mario Odyssey. Last time we left off, we got the power moons of Luncheon, Ruin, and Bowser Kingdom. And then now in this part, we are going to be collecting the power moons of the Moon Kingdom. I'm kind of rushing this video here because I'm currently behind on getting videos for the week. So first thing is that if you as you can see, there's a group of people staring at the edge of the moon, from the edge of the moon, and look at the Earth. And one of those people is Captain Toad. So if you go ahead and talk to Captain Toad, and he will give you a power moon. Then there is a hint art. If you guys remember, there's a hint art from Cap Kingdom, I believe, and it showed a picture of a bunch of people, so it's kind of hard to figure that out. It's kind of hard to figure out first, but what you want to do specifically in that for that hint art is you want to go behind. You want to ground pound right behind the Lodge Lady, and a power moon will appear. And so that will conclude all the power moons of Cap Kingdom. Next up, we have a power moon in near the Odyssey. You go ahead and ground pound the lump that you see that's like moving around the crater. Then you will get a power moon right there. Then near the shop there is a dog, and you want to go ahead and lure the dog right over here in this spot over here. And then you go and ground pound it, and there you go. Found on the moon. On the moon. Good dog. Very good dog. It's a cute puppy. I really love this puppy. I'm really glad that you get a ton of interaction with this dog throughout the duration of this Let's Play. Then we have the shop here in Moon Kingdom. It is as you remember, you couldn't access the shop earlier, so you couldn't spend your power moons right off the bat, or your regional coins right off the bat. So now that the shop is here, we can go ahead and spend all of our purple coins and get the last remaining stickers, souvenirs, and the space outfit, which is the outfit that I thought that you need for Lake Kingdom, but it turns out that, that I didn't need that space outfit. I'm pretty sure the Lost Lady in Lake Kingdom wouldn't accept that anyway. Alright, so anyway, of course you want to go ahead and buy the power moon there, and you get the power moon for that goes towards Moon Kingdom. And then over here, another power moon that's been accessed to us now that we've defeated Bowser is this, which is of course the trace walking, the Koopa trace walking, and this one is the same as the one in. It's similar to the one in Sand Kingdom, except what makes this hard is that, what makes this a little bit, it's not hard, it's a little bit tricky, because you have to go around the crater, as well as go around that little hill that you see on the right side of the circle. That could be, and it could mess up your track, but it shouldn't be terribly difficult. Of course, I made it look a little bit difficult, which is something that you don't want to do. Alright, so we have Sphynx here. As you remember, we could not, we tried to have Sphynx quiz us, but we didn't do that, so we actually couldn't do that. And now that we can, now that we defeated Bowser, we can now have him give us some trivia questions. One of the questions that he asked us was, how do you get the power moon that is located on the attic of the church? And it was just funny because if you get the answer right, he's gonna accuse us for guessing, because I think it's a pretty easy discovery to find. So I think there's no guessing involved there, because it's a very easy one to get, in my opinion. But anyway, for successfully answering all of his questions, you can go ahead and get a power moon from him, and then the power moon inside the cave that he guards. Alright, so next up we have moon shards here, surrounding behind the church. There's also a checkpoint on the left side of the church, which I never obtained. I don't know if it was there on our first visit, but I noticed it when I was walking around, and I never got it, I guess. I don't know. It's either I just never got it, or it just wasn't there the first time. My guess is probably it was never there, because I don't remember actually seeing it. But anyway, you want to go ahead and circle around the church, and go around the rooftops of the church, and you should be able to find all 5 of the moon shards. They shouldn't be terribly hidden, so it should be a pretty simple one to get. Next up on the bell, you go ahead. Peach and Tiara both hanging around on the bell. You go ahead and talk to them, and she will give you a power move. And she says that she's getting tired and that she should probably head back to her home, which is exactly which is something that you should do once you've been out for so long. You know, it's always best to take trips every once in a while, but you don't want to be out for too long, otherwise it gets a little exhausting. Anyway, inside the church we have the people are still here for some reason. And you may actually notice 2 paintings, a blank painting and a painting on the left. And if you go ahead and jump into the painting on the left, it'll actually take you back to the Bowser fight, the wedding, actually. You know, where Peach and Bowser get married. And you can actually redo that entire cutscene if you want to, but I am not going to do that because there's no point. The main reason we're inside the church is the reason that I am wearing the doctor outfits. There's a Shiverian who I guess ate so much during the wedding party, and he is not feeling well after eating for so much. So he needs a doctor. So if you go ahead and dress up as Dr. Mario, which is one of the outfits that you can get in the shop, then he will say, "Oh, I'm feeling much better now, thank you," and he will give you a power move. Alright, and then now we have the Koopa free running race. And this one is the final one. There are no more Koopa free running races after this. So let's go ahead and do the best that we can to win this Koopa free running race. It looks like we're doing a good job right now. Oh my god! Nope, not anymore. We got hits. That is bad. I'm losing time here. But anyway, this is the path that I take right here. I'm not sure if this is the fastest path. I imagine not, because if people are gonna have like really crazy times. But you go ahead and dash around using these turbo flowers whenever you can, because rolling and your movement is much slower when you're on the moon. So using those turbo flowers can really help you tremendously. And there we go. We got. I cannot read that from over here. 58.14, I believe. Yes, it is 58.14. Decent time. It could be better, though. Okay, get that power moon. Sweeto. And I believe that is all the power moons that we can get. And now we're going to go ahead and open up the final moon rock. That's right. Mushroom Kingdom does not have a moon rock at all. It is the only kingdom that does not have a moon rock. So anyway, we go ahead and break this final moon rock right here, and then our final power moons of the Moon Kingdom will open up. And it's only appropriate that we are opening up the moon rock on the moon, because that's where these rocks originate from. In fact, that's one of the questions that Sphynx asks. You want to pay attention to that. Okay, so the first thing that we're going to do is we are going to activate the scarecrow they see near this path. I don't know what this area is called, but this opens up our next timer challenge. So you go ahead and activate that, and the power moon is ours. There's a moon pipe. Oh man, it's by the finish line of the free running race, and this will take us to this particular area. This particular area, you still have moon physics, so you want to go ahead and navigate through this area with moon physics. And there are these spinning pendulums, and traversing these spinning pendulums is not easy, even with moon physics. So you want to go ahead and be very careful here. Along with that, we have these floating octopus creature looking things. They will try to shoot you down, but as long as you act quickly, they will not be a problem for you. Alright, and then go back to the 8-bit section over here, and you want to go ahead and jump up over here to the top, and there is a set of notes that you want to go and collect, and this will reveal a power moon. Awesome. And then if you go ahead and go up to this hill that is near the Odyssey, then there is another moon pipe, and this area is very interesting because you are going into an 8-bit section, and there are 8-bit asteroids. And if you enjoy Super Mario Galaxy, then this is very good. This is very easy for you because you have to go onto these moving asteroids, and then you want to go over to this location. Wait, no, this is the main path still. But you want to go ahead and jump up over here to the top of this area, and there is an extra power moon that you can get over there. Then if you go and make it to the end of the main path, you get this power moon, which is called Center of the Galaxy, which is a really cool name for a power moon. Alright, and again, we have the final Koopa Trace walking minigame. And this time, instead of scoring 80 points, we have to score 90 points. You think we can do that? That sounds very challenging. As you can see, oh man, I'm doing terrible already. Holy moly. Oh man, this is a terrible circle right here. I don't deserve the grade right here. Come on, 90. Come on, exactly 90. Man. I mean, a win's a win, so that's acceptable. So this actually took me many tries to get down. So you might have heard a audio splice, because there is no way I'm going to show all those failed attempts because I failed many times. Alright, and then now we have the final Koopa Trace walking the final free running race. Jeez, that was so hard for me to say for some reason. Alright, so once again, if you know the fastest path from the regular cup, and you take that again in the Master Cup, then it should be no challenge for you. It should be exactly the same. I don't know the path that the Gold Koopa takes, because this path that I'm taking seems fast for me, so I just take this path and almost die. But thankfully, I didn't die. And this one hopefully will be better. Hopefully, I can score better than the 58 seconds that I got, because my movement is a disaster, and it doesn't look like I'm doing better, especially when I just got hit right there. Man, I'm doing some weird mistakes here. That's not good. Yeah, let's go ahead and step it up here. Okay. Oh my gosh, I stopped a little bit. Okay, so gotta do these wall jumps, these final set of wall jumps. And then, there we go. And also I didn't do my time. I got 56.69. Alright, about 2 seconds better. You know, what else can you do? Of course, that can obviously be better. So there we go. So that's all of the free running races. Awesome. Okay, so for this power moon right here, this power moon is really tricky to get because it's very similar to that one power moon in Lost Kingdom where you have to sneak up on a butterfly to get a power moon, or in Bowser's Kingdom where you have to sneak up on a bird, and this time you have to sneak up on a UFO. And it shouldn't be anything the same, but for some reason I find this to be really hard, and it shouldn't be hard. It should not be harder, but I found it to be pretty difficult. But as long as you just walk at a certain spot, you don't want to go too fast or run, otherwise the UFO is going to hear you running, it's going to fly away, and that will not be good. But once you are able to succeed in that, you should be able to get the power moon. Then we have there's a power moon where you have to take a frog, capture a frog, and take it all the way to where the moon rock was and get that power moon. And then there's a power moon right above Sphynx. You want to go and jump from Everlasting Hill. And this is what the Odyssey looks like, with all of our souvenirs and all of our stickers. And there is a hint art that goes towards Moon Kingdom. In Woody Kingdom, go ahead and ground pound this spot right here near Iron Road Gates. And then at this point you should have 819. And then next time we are actually going to the dark side. So thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.